The Originator Connect Network, the nation's largest producer of mortgage events, is about fostering a community founded on professionalism, collaboration, and personal and professional growth, connecting you to the story of your success. Find an event near you at originatorconnectnetwork.com.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Christine Stewart. I put up my Christmas tree this weekend. I know it's early, but these days we could all use some holiday cheer. Things are tough out there, and they don't seem to be getting any better according to some of the latest numbers. Mortgage credit availability declined for the 8th straight month in October. That put it at its lowest level since March of 2013. The MBA attributes the drop to higher mortgage rates and a worsening outlook for the housing market and the economy. The MBA says that lenders continue to reduce their capacity and are eliminating some loan offerings, including certain types of refinance products and others that require less than full borrower documentation. The decline is an indication that lending standards are tightening. Meanwhile, the dramatic shift in home prices and mortgages continues to price more families out of the market, according to Redfin. Homebuyers need an annual income of $107,000 to afford the median mortgage right now. That's a jump of nearly 50% from a year ago and roughly 70% since the start of 2020. Of course, this also assumes the family is in a scenario where it's spending 30% of its income on a mortgage. But thanks to inflation, that family is also making difficult decisions about how to spend those dollars. Wages have gone up by 5% over the last year. But with CPI remaining at 7.7% on an annual basis, family budgets are tighter than they were a year ago. Of course, buyers in some markets have seen bigger swings in how much income they need. Consumers in Northport, Florida now need 74% more income than they did a year ago. Fellow Florida markets of Miami, Tampa, Cape Coral are also in the top 5, as is El Paso, Texas. Coming up, Biden's debt forgiveness plan suffers a big blow.
Don't miss the largest regional mortgage show in the nation. The New England Mortgage Expo returns to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, January 12th and 13th. See us at www.nemortgageexpo.com. Start your year with the best connections in the industry. Dozens of sessions, scores of exhibitors. It's where success is written every hour. www.nemortgageexpo.com.
Welcome back. A federal court has put the brakes on President Biden's student debt forgiveness plan. The ruling comes as some Republican states are challenging Biden's plan. Some advocates praise the plan as a way to help young adults do things like buy a home. A new study by the Urban Institute says that this is especially true for young Black adults. The study looked at adults between the ages of 25 and 40 and found that Black adults with a bachelor's degree were less likely to own a home than white adults who only have a high school diploma. One big reason, according to the study, is that Black graduates are more likely to end college with debt than other groups of students. Biden's plan would forgive up to $10,000 of student debt for many borrowers, $20,000 for those who received a Pell Grant. But the plan remains in legal limbo and several legal challenges. 6 states say the plan hurts revenues, notably from state agencies that give out student loans. The 8th Circuit Court of Appeals Monday put the program on hold while the lawsuit works its way through the legal system. A few days earlier, a federal judge in Texas also ruled the plan unconstitutional. The White House has pledged to fight the rulings. And finally, if you want to grow your company in the new year, then you need to be talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion, otherwise known as DEI. The marketplace is changing, and customers are looking to do business with companies that reflect the communities that they serve. We're looking to recognize those companies and leaders who are paving the way to make the mortgage industry more inclusive with our Diversity Leader Awards. Companies are eligible if they operate within the part of the mortgage industry and demonstrate a strong initiative for inclusion and equality throughout their business. Honorees will be showcased in the February 2023 issue of National Mortgage Professional Magazine and here on the show. The deadline is November 18th. Go to nmplink.com/diversity. We'll be right back with what else is interesting today.
The Originator Connect Network, connecting you to the story of your success. Find an event near you at originatorconnectnetwork.com.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. Helped by pandemic-era stimulus programs, Black, Latino, and Asian households saw the sharpest increase in home ownership in 2021 since the Great Recession. That's according to an analysis of new federal data by the Washington Post. The growth for minority households was more pronounced than for white households. Minorities who bought during the pandemic said extra savings, low interest rates, and rapidly rising rents prompted them to purchase property. But overall, home ownership rates for minority groups still lags behind those for white families. 46% of Black Americans lived in homes they owned in 2021, compared with 75% of white Americans. That gap is wider than it was in 1960. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.